Hey, Brendan here from WPAlpha. This video, I'm just talking about SPF records and setting up DNS to make sure that your emails aren't being flagged as spam. So on our WPAlpha platform, we use SendGrid as our outbound email routing provider. And we do that because they manage all of the deliverability and make sure emails get delivered properly. Much less chance of them being flagged as spam. But since about kind of mid 2024, the big email providers, Google and Microsoft, got a lot more strict with spam filtering, which means if you don't have an SPF record set up, a correct SPF record set up, your email is most likely going to be flagged as spam. So you want to add the SPF record for SendGrid into your DNS. So there's two basically options here. If you don't have any SPF record at the moment, add this one in. So this includes SendGrid and also another record that we use just for dynamic updating, just in case we need to change something. So add that record. If you have an existing record, just add this to it. So update the existing DNS record. You can't have two SPF records, you can only have one. So make sure you add this in there. You'll see there's some notes here. So we recommend with DNS records or SPF records, if you're not sure what you're doing, use this kind of this all like this, like a squiggle, as opposed to a dash all. So the dash all, you'll see there's a note here, is more strict, which you probably don't want to do if you're a small business. The more strict setting makes it so your emails are more likely to be flagged as spam if you don't have an SPF record set up for a service, and you need to have an SPF record set up for everything sending email on behalf of your domain. So we'd recommend using the squiggle instead of a straight line for all. If you want to check your SPF records, you can do it using this tool here. Just add your domain in, and if you go here, email domain WPAlpha.com, or you enter your domain, and let's just make sure it's go away. Okay, here's the DNS record. Okay, no problems with this record. So that's the SPF record we are using here. So your website will be similar like that as well. And if there's a problem, it will tell you there's a problem. You probably also want to look at DMARC management as well if you're a bigger company. We typically recommend using Cloudflare for DMARC management. We'll talk about that in a separate video. If you have any questions about this, just hit up our support team. If you are not sure about the SPF records for other services, just Google whatever it is. Like here, there's an example, G Suite SPF record. But basically, you want an SPF record for anything sending email on your behalf. If you have email hosting with us, we don't provide much email hosting, but if you have email hosting with us, here is the SPF record for our email hosting service as well. So add that in too. That's it for this video. Like I said, if you need help, contact our support team and they'll be happy to help you out. Cheers.